The man put on his hood and opened the bathroom door. He crawled in a strange posture. He was not practicing Spider-Man moves, he was getting toilet paper for the woman. Actually, the man was a ninja. Because he had no missions, he feared his skills would become rusty. Every day, he practiced by sticking toothpicks into a roll and blowing them toward the ceiling. At that moment, his superior suddenly appeared and handed him a package. The superior instructed him to infiltrate a high school to complete a mission. Just then, a toothpick fell from the ceiling. The man reached for it, but his superior grabbed his arm. After the superior left, the man immediately opened the package. Inside, he found a high school uniform, a student ID, and a hooded jacket. Curious, he put on the jacket and discovered that it allowed him to turn invisible. He called the school to arrange enrollment, but he realized there was a risk of exposure. He went to his female roommate downstairs. She was drunk, sitting on the toilet. The man did not want to bother her, but he needed her help to get toilet paper. Using ninja skills, he approached the toilet paper. However, he accidentally turned his head and was hit by the woman's slipper. After successfully completing the enrollment, the next day the man entered the school and met 3 allies on the rooftop. While they discussed their battle plan, a boy noticed that the enemy had gathered on the opposite rooftop. The boy suspected the enemy intended a frontal attack, which matched the man's thoughts. They decided to send their strongest fighter. The man looked around and chose to act himself. Meanwhile, the others analyzed the enemy's lineup. Normally, the largest person would be the strongest, but the man disagreed. He believed the strongest was the woman sitting above. After giving his 3 allies some instructions, the man climbed over the railing and descended along the pipes. Unexpectedly, the enemy leader followed. She pulled out a throwing knife. The man showed her his hand. A laser beam appeared on her hand. The man began to act wildly. The woman panicked slightly but still attacked. In reality, the laser was just a toy projected by the man's ally to stress her out. The man used a ninja technique to become invisible. While dodging attacks, he struck toward the woman's eyes. Then he grabbed her arm and twisted it over the railing. The woman removed her high heels, took off her jacket, and used her ninja skill. She threw down her baton to make noise, because her opponent was monitoring her with a drone. The woman jumped from the rooftop and kicked the man. She grabbed her baton and struck precisely at the man's weak point. But the man had training as an assassin to resist electric shocks. He braced himself and fired a shot. The sudden attack surprised the woman. Luckily, the gun was a mini model.